Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Introduce ourselves. My name is Bagus Adi Dewantoro and my friend is Elga Farah Andanty. Today we explain about our lesson plan, and our lesson plan will starting from Elga Farah Andanty.
School name is Elementary School Tumalang. Class or semester is 3 and 1. Course English Education. School year 2021 and 2022. Material animals. Time allocation is 45 minutes. First, learning objective. Number 1, students are able to pronounce animal vocabulary correctly. Number 2, students are able to name various kinds of animals. Number 3, students can listen to the teacher how to pronounce about animals. B, learning activities. Number 1 is pre-teaching, 5 minutes. Introduction and ask students about animals. What do you know about animals? What is your favorite animal? Do you have pets at home? Give material is animals. Number 2, whilst teaching, 35 minutes. Understand and read the list of animals that have been provided. Determine which type of pet and which type of wild animal. Read poem 1, a lion, and do exercise 1. Tell the characteristic associated with the lion. Retell what the teacher has said. Read poem 2, cat, and do exercise 2. Tell the characteristic associated with the cat. Read poem 3, elephant, and do exercise 3. Tell the characteristic associated with the elephant. Discussion of the whole poem and conclude the important points of the poem. Doing vocabulary exercise. Number 3 is closing, 5 minutes. Give reflection on learning. Give the task of looking for the characteristic of the animals that are around the house. See learning materials. This is animal list. Students can see the picture. The following are examples of animal names in English that are commonly used as pets. And example of animal names in English that are classified as wild animals, like bear, bison, bull, bulldog, and etc. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will continue the presentation. This is the reading practice. Reading practice is the poem. Number 1 is lion. Lion. Lies in the forest and become the ruler. Incredible when pounced on the opponent. Only it looks so mighty. No one can beat him. And the student can answer the question. Exercise 1. Point A is, where does the lion lie? Point B is, Why cannot a lion be defeated? And last point is, in your opinion, is there an animal that can beat a lion? Why? And the point two is the cat. Cute and adorable wherever you are. Awesome to see the phone. Tiny and makes everyone excited. And below is the questions. Point A is mention the characteristic in the poem. And point B is why cats are adorable animals. And the point last is elephant. Eminent for his fat body, large and strong like a solid wall. Every step is so shaky. Pushing objects is not a difficult thing to do. Hard for the opponents to beat, after time and step forward in the face of his enemy. Nature seems to submit to it. Take a foot with its beautiful trunk. In the exercise 3, there is questions. There is two. Number one is mention the characteristics of elephants. And the last is there anything an elephant cannot push and give a reason? The next is the student can practice vocabulary, understanding of vocabulary. And the instruction is find the opposite word that match the word below. Number one is opponent. Number two is large. Number three is good. Number four is fat. Number five is beautiful. Number six is cute. Number seven is smart. Number eight is white. Number nine is tiny. And the last is shaky. And the last point is materials. Our give the material about characteristic. Characteristic is a form of word that describes the characteristics of a person, be it physical or non-physical characteristics. Yeah, I will tell detail to learning activities in Will's teaching 35 minutes. Number one is understand and read the list of animals that have been provided. The student can understand and read the list of animals based on the picture in the below. For example, mouse, frog, kangaroo, ants, dragonfly, grasshopper, owl, deer, turtle, bee, ladybird, worm, monkey, rabbit, hippo, fly, mosquito, and butterfly, and etc. The second is determine which type of pet and which type of wild animal. The student can determine and understand for difference which pet and which wild animal. For example, pet is buffalo, cat, chicken, cow, dog, duck, fish, goat, hamster, and etc. And wild animals, for example, is bulldog, crocodile, jaguar, leopard, lion, panther, tiger, wolf. This is the real stitching, the second, number second. And the three is grid form, one about lion, and the students can answer exercise one. Point four is to tell the characteristic associated with lion. The student able to explain about characteristic from lion. For example, is devil, and can explain about the color of lion and etc. The point five is retell what the teacher has said. Same for number four. Students can retell or explain again what the teacher said. For example, the teacher explained about the lion, the characteristic of lion. The students able to characteristic explain that student telling about lion and etc. Read poem 2, cat, and do exercise 2. And next is tells the characteristic, same with point 4. For this point, the students able to explain characteristic about the cat. For example, cute, white color, and etc. And the next is read point 2, read point 3. I'm sorry. About elephants and do exercise 3. Same with before point, the previous point. The students about read the point number 1, number 2, number 3, and then able to tell the characteristic about elephants. And the next point is discussion of the whole poem and conclude the important points of the poem. The teacher and students can discussion about 3 points. Number 1 is lion, cat, and elephants. And students able to make the summary about the 3 animals about it. And the last point is doing vocabulary exercise. There is an exercise about vocabulary. The students can answer the question. And the last point is pausing 5 minutes. Number 1 is keep reflection on learning. Respect to first telling the first material. The teacher reach out to the student about lion, cat, and elephant. And the last is give task of looking for the characteristic of the animals that around the house. This is the exercise, but it's doing at home. The students can do observation in the around the house about characteristic of animals. For example, at home there is cat or chicken. The students can explain characteristics about cats or chickens. This is a homework. Okay, this is our presentation. I'm sorry if me and my partner Elga doing the mistake. So thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you guys.
Thank you.